going on, y'all? Welcome back to the dojo. I'm glad you can make it. I'm your host, Professor Hawk Sensei. Now, the topic of discussion for today: better safe than sorry. Yes, better safe than sorry. Hawk Sensei, why are we talking about better safe than sorry? We talking about that today because the world is crazy. Things have gotten quite unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen from today to tomorrow. And because of that, I want you to realize it's better safe than sorry. I'll give you examples like I always do. But before we do that, let's think about why people have said better safe than sorry. Why is this a cliche saying? Why is this a euphemism? Why is this something that has been said time and time again? Maybe somebody lived experiences where they were sorry because they weren't safe. Injuries, and even unaliving. Losing one's soul because we couldn't be safe. That could be on the road. That could be at work. That could even be at home. Because you didn't put safety as a priority, now you're sorry. You lost a limb. You lost your soul. You lost your livelihood because you were reckless. Right? Now let's give you them examples. You driving down the road. You don't got your seatbelt on and you speed. You late for work. Right? Let's say the best case scenario would be you get pulled over by the police and you get a ticket. That's the best case scenario of sorry you would be. On the worst hand, you never made it to work that day. You can do the math as to what that means. Better safe than sorry. If you had driven at a safe speed, 50, 60 miles an hour, yes, you were late, but you still got your livelihood. You still got your life. And you didn't get a ticket. You might get reprimanded at work, who knows? But I'd rather take that than losing my life. Better safe than sorry. Got another scenario, right? You at work. You at work. Now, there are a lot of jobs that are considered quote unquote dangerous, right? If you look at statistics, more construction workers die a year as opposed to police officers. What does that mean? That means that construction can be more dangerous than wearing a badge. That's what that means. You know that cops risk their lives in the line of duty every day. So do construction workers. See, the thing about construction is, if you're not safe, you can lose your life. Let's say you're on a scaffolding, washing windows or whatever, or even just putting up frames and stuff. One wrong move, that's it for you. You be up on a roof. You climb up on a roof. You don't got your harness on. You slip off of that roof. Depending on how high it is, that's it. You guys working in dirt, doing excavation and maybe shoring and stuff like that. If your enclosure or your excavation isn't shored up properly, the walls will collapse in and somebody working down there will be crushed or suffocated to death. Better safe than sorry. That's why we have OSHA regulations on certain on all jobs really that involve construction, right? Better safe than sorry. It may even be maybe nobody got hurt, but you'll cost the company money because you weren't safe. If an OSHA inspector sees that, you're going to be fined. You may lose your job because of it. Better safe than sorry. Always play it safe, right? Another thing, let's say, you know what I mean? You're a wild child. You're a free spirit. You know what I mean? You like to connect with people on a very intimate level. A lot of people. You know what I mean? If you know what I'm saying. You can do that and be so carefree, throw caution to the wind, and be so reckless with who you lay with, right? You may end up contracting something you can't rid your system of. There's such a thing called STDs, right? Better safe than sorry. That's why they tell you, wrap it up. Make sure it's somebody special. You know what I mean? Don't just be laying with any and everybody. And I know the temptation nowadays is incredibly high. Because people, it be some good looking mofos out there. Yes, I know. Yes. But all in all, better safe than sorry. You don't want to end up paying child support for 18 years for a child that you didn't plan. It happens every day. But don't be a statistic. Don't let it happen to you. How you do that, Hawk Sensei? By being safe. Better safe than sorry. Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. You know what I mean? I'm going to drive the point home today. It's better to be safe than sorry. Always is. Always has been. That's why this has been a saying throughout time. People have said this countless times. I'd rather get there late than not make it at all. You feel me? You gotta take your time. You gotta be patient. You can't always be in a rush. One thing I learned about when you're in a rush, you always forget something. Because you got tunnel vision. You only see straight ahead. Out of sight, out of mind. You know, I know you've probably rushed out the house and forgot something important. Probably rushed out the house and forgot your car keys. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, shit. Now you gotta go back in the house and look for your keys. But, you know, like I said, better safe than sorry. When you prepare for the day ahead, you don't have to look for things. That's something that I do. I like to put my clothes out the night before. Whatever it is, I put my clothes out the night before. In the morning, get up, take my shower, put my clothes on, and go. You know what I mean? That's if I ain't gotta make lunch and all that other stuff. But yeah. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You could even take it as far as gambling, right? You should never gamble away everything you've got in one go. Better safe than sorry. Now, I'm not much of a gambler myself, but there's people who they put their whole life savings on one bet. It ain't gotta be a casino, it could just be crypto. Better safe than sorry. I bet all the people who lost their life savings on that crypto stuff, they wish they only put a little bit in there, right? Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Now, I could say a million examples from the sun up to the sun down, but it's not necessary. I'm sure you pretty much get the point. All that I'm really trying to say is just be mindful, be cautious. Don't end up in a messed up situation just because you didn't take your time or you didn't look ahead. You know what I mean? All too often we make problems for ourselves because we're not thinking. Slow down, take your time, think things through. You don't always got to be so quick to say something. You can say something and put yourself in a situation where you're sorry. Better safe than sorry. Sometimes it's best not to say anything. Some things are better left unsaid. Right. And with that being said, I'm going to leave you to your thoughts. Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. Hope you've been waking up every day with a smile. Hope you're waking up with a plan and a purpose. And if you're not waking up with a smile, plan, and a purpose, hey, at least you're waking up. Till next time, guys. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.